Hey Taurus, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning February the 15th. There's a few things happening up in the sky yet again this week. The first I wanted to mention is a square that is happening between Saturn and Uranus. This is one of three that will be happening across this year, and certainly it sets the tone for the remainder of the year. So do notice the themes that are popping up in your life. Pay attention to how you're feeling, what you're sort of experiencing, what you're desiring, where you're experiencing clashing energy. For you, Taurus, this is going to be activating within your 10th house and your first house, all right? First house is very much about self, your physical self. Your 10th house very much rules recognition, career success. Where are you noticing in yourself you would like to experience more career growth and success? Where are you recognizing something has to change because your career is sort of not good for yourself? Take it however it resonates. You could be experiencing the higher octaves of this transit. You could be experiencing the challenging octaves of this transit. This is square energy, so there could be something sort of clashing here on one level or another. So take it however it resonates, okay? The sun moves into Pisces on the 18th and Mercury goes direct, all right, not long after. So it is an important week. It's a significant week. We're going to notice a lot of up and down energy. It's important, as always, as I've been saying on the Facebook page, to remain empowered in our empathy and our sensitivity so that we are responding and not reacting, my lovely Taurians, okay? So 10th house stuff, career, success, recognition, first house self. This is all about you, baby. So if you're not feeling like you're being able to invest your time focusing on you because of career matters, and you've been desiring to make a career shift, you've been desiring to make changes on the physical, you've been desiring to make changes to your whole self, your whole life, this is all about you, okay, my lovely Taurians. So if you're noticing some clashes, that's where it will be happening. You guys are sort of holding space for Uranus all the way through to 2026. This is a bigger story here, okay? So the changes we are making and desiring to make, when we all experience square energy, it is about a square off. It's about a face off so that we can see something for what it truly is. And if your feelings are trying to tell you something, if your thoughts are trying to tell you something, your energy is trying to tell you something, pay attention, okay? Underneath the deck, the Chariot card is here. This is about victory. This is about excitement. This is about experiencing success. So I'm not going to discount the fact that there might be some Taurians out there that may be feeling the opposite end of this, and you guys are clearing the path, clearing the shadows so that you can move towards this, okay? Where, Taurus, have you been investing, not investing, sitting on the fence, umming and ahhing, waiting for something to shift without actively making a shift, okay? Because the Knight of Coins sits further still, which can sort of stagnate. What you guys are wanting most of all is forward movement, direction, as you know, nothing about the past. This is about moving ahead, feeling excited about the path ahead, feeling victorious. Okay, so if you're feeling the opposite of that, know that this square energy is going to sort of amplify that. But if you are channeling this energy, my lovely Taurians, then watch how it fuels you still. I do want to do a 3 tarot card spread so that we're sort of looking at a gestation energy of past, present, future, because this is the first of 3 squares this year. Like I said, it is a signature tone, significant planetary transit for 2021. With all of this Aquarian energy, okay, we are going to be pushed into cognitive dissonance, Taurus. We're going to be pushed into creating new belief systems, new perceptions, so that we're really looking at ourselves and our opportunities in a different way. We're no longer bound by past fears, if you like. We're no longer bound by past ways of looking at self too, is what I do want to say. So that when we do look back on the past, we're actually seeing it in a whole new way, and we're having aha moments as well, which is deeply valuable in the spiritual path. In the past, you have the 10 of Cups. It's about getting clear and defining what emotional fulfillment means for you. Maybe there's a focus on family. Maybe there's a focus on love and loved ones. In the recent past, I want you to go back as far as October, okay? As far as getting crystal clear on what is non-negotiable when it comes to your emotional happiness, your family's happiness, your children's happiness, to experience a flourishing love life, all right? And experience a flourishing home life. there's something here, Taurus, where we're currently channeling energy of this Queen of Swords energy where it's non-negotiable anymore. Okay, so if something is impacting your ability to experience deep emotional fulfillment, maybe because it is because of work, maybe it's because you're not doing the work, or you haven't made changes or opportunities to experience a genuine, deeply emotionally fulfilling career life. Maybe there's something in your first house where something within yourself has to shift and change so that you experience emotional fulfillment and get crystal clear on what your new rules are around that, okay? It's not about everyone else, but it starts with us always. Again, I want to take you back to October. You started to have aha moments. Perhaps you were connecting into higher self. Look, this sun moving into Pisces is going to be a powerful time for you. It's almost like a transition point, okay? I feel in many ways I'm connecting to Taurians that knew this back in October last year, but you ummed and ahed, waited. Perhaps you were sort of deciding how best to invest, or perhaps life didn't push you enough. And I think I mentioned this in all of the zodiac readings last week, Taurus, is that sometimes we know change needs to happen. We intuitively know it. But life is comfortable, yeah? We're comfortable in our very humanness. We're comfortable in our routines, but it's not until life pushes us right to the edge that goes, you need to do this now. Enough is enough. And we will notice that energetically. We will notice that in rising emotions. We will notice that in conflict, because the inner conflict we experience simply translates to outer conflict. Okay, I feel like as much as this is about connecting into higher self, connecting into what's right, this is you guys in the middle of a crossroads between shadow and light and still feeling this pressure. So I'm going to say, and again, you could be very tangible. You could be very much in the head this week, and in very positive ways too for many Taurians that I'm connecting into. But again, with all of these transits, I'm going to say there's such a unique flavor that's happening with all these Aquarian transits that it's almost like if you're not experiencing the higher octaves, you're experiencing the shadow octaves. And it's not punishment, guys. It's simply about getting committed to clearing the shadow so that we do experience the higher octaves, okay? Yeah. Connect in to higher self this week, and I see it here. I see it here that you're probably going to be stuck in your head. You could potentially be sort of getting away with yourself in that way. So it's about connecting into what emotionally fulfills you, disconnecting yourself from the overthinking, perhaps the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Your higher self really has a powerful message for you, okay? So spend time meditating, spend time connecting in, away from the fray, away from your family and children. If you can get time for yourself is what I'm intuitively picking up on, so that you're going to be able to connect into some messages from higher self. Powerful, emotionally fulfilling time for many Taurians out there. Powerfully strong mental clarity time. Again, I'm sort of hesitant to, I really need to mention the shadow aspects of these transits, guys, because there literally are 3 tiers of every single zodiac that I'm picking up on. Those that are clearing the shadows, those that are experiencing the aha moments, and again, those that are experiencing the higher octaves. And certainly I look at these cards in the light. Now I've got goosebumps. There's many Taurians out there that are very crystal clear, strongly guided by soul, strongly connected by their intuition on what is right for their family, what is right as far as new definitions around emotional fulfillment. You're feeling these high vibrations. It feels passionate. It feels exciting. It feels like a victory, okay? So Sunstone has come to you guys today for your crystal card. Sorry, I'm showing you the wrong end of the card. All right, Taurus, the Sunstone card is the stone of leadership, my dear friend. It helps us to focus on our willpower and achieving our goals and motivating others. Its potent energy must be used with care to ensure that our actions reflect a higher purpose and are not merely self-seeking or self-satisfying. Its courageous attributes help us to overcome fears and phobias. It helps decreases our stress, releases negative attachments, and it turns back psychic attack, Taurus. Drawing this card signifies it is time to call upon your willpower and independence to drive your goals forward. Let the light flow into all you undertake, my lovely Taurians, okay? Again, so much high vibrational energy from these cards. But again, I want to say, like, commit to clearing the shadows, Taurus, so that you can make manifest. This is a bigger story, okay? There are this is one of 3 squares that is happening between Saturn and Uranus. And you guys are housing space for Uranus until 2026. There's a much, much bigger story here. It's about the new you, the new version of you, that whole new chapter, Alrighty, my friend, I hope you got something out of that. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or a distant healing or an astrology reading, you can do so by heading above to the Indigo Ascension shop link. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please do like, share, subscribe. You'll find those same details in the description box below, Taurus. And as always, let your other empath, intuitive and sensitive friends know where to find the channel. Until next time, have an empowered week, my friend, and take care.